Why do we have to say ich mag dich, aber ich helfe dir? In both cases we have personal pronouns, but we need to use different cases. Today we are going to learn all the personal pronouns and which case to use. So join me. Sometimes we need to use personal pronouns. We maybe want to address somebody directly, or we don't want to repeat a name or person over and over again. In both cases we need personal pronouns. Unfortunately, as you have seen in our example, we do have to differentiate between accusative and dative. So we have different pronouns for the accusative case and the dative case. So we'll take a look first at these pronouns. For the accusative case we have mich, dich, ihn, sie, es, uns, euch, sie. So you can see for the neutral and female third person singular, there is no change. Also, there is no change for the third person plural. The accusative pronoun is the same as the nominative. So let's do some examples. Tim fragt mich, wann gehen wir ins Kino? Ich mag dich. Er liebt sie. Fragt ihr uns auch oder dürfen wir nichts sagen? Ja, wir fragen euch. Wir lieben sie, die Kinder. So now let's look at the dative pronouns. Mir, dir, ihm, ihr, uns, euch, ihnen. So ihm is both for the male and the neutral form in the third person of the singular, and ihnen is both for a group of people and the formal address. You can also see uns and euch is the same as the accusative pronoun. So if we only see uns and euch, it's not easy to recognize whether it's accusative or dative. Ich antworte dir gerne. Ich helfe ihm. Wir gratulieren euch. Mir gefällt das T-Shirt. Wie geht es Ihnen? Der Kinofilm gefällt uns. I have already dedicated a longer video to the accusative and the dative case. So if you haven't seen those basic accusative and dative videos, I highly recommend you to watch them after this video because you will better understand what these cases are all about. I will link them below. So, but now why do we have to use the dative sometimes and other times the accusative? Basically we have a lot of verbs, or the majority of verbs is always followed by the accusative, but we have a list of verbs that are only used with the dative. You have to learn this list. There is no rule behind. So we'll just do some examples that will help you to internalize this concept. Ich frage dich. Ich antworte dir. Hilfst du mir auch? Brauchst du mich noch? Der Kinofilm gefällt uns. Ich gratuliere dir zum Geburtstag. Herzlichen Glückwunsch. Der Rucksack gehört mir. Es tut mir leid, ich habe einen Fehler gemacht. Wie geht es dir? Mir geht es gut. Und dir? Wie geht es dir? Natürlich, ich höre dir zu. Das Essen schmeckt mir nicht. Der Pullover passt dir nicht, er ist zu klein. Möchtest du mich besuchen? Ich kann dich sehen. Das Fenster ist offen. Ich habe dich die ganze Zeit gesucht. Zum Glück habe ich dich gefunden. Ich treffe Sie morgen um 8 Uhr vor der Schule. Ich bringe dich später nach Hause. So now we have a list of very common accusative and dative verbs. Remember, the dative verbs are the exceptions. That list is limited and you already know the most important verbs now. So let's summarize once again and look at our dative verbs. And the accusative verbs. Now let's do a little exercise together. You have to fill in the personal pronouns and you have to decide whether it's dative or accusative. Pay attention to the verbs, and if you don't remember, go back to the list of verbs or go back to the list of personal pronouns if you don't remember those. I really hope this video has helped you. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, and please leave me a like or share this video. Thank you so much and see you in the next one.